All right, welcome guys. I'm here with the legend Karrigan himself. We prepared some questions for him from SkinClub. Let's start it off. Do you enjoy being here in Austin? Is there anything in particular you like about the city?
First of all, I've been here for almost a month in US. First we were in Dallas, then Frisco, and then Austin. I think Austin is a very nice city. I think there's a lot more life here in Dallas or in Frisco. So it's been a nice tournament, and the only thing I don't enjoy is the heat. Like, I've been here for a month, it's so hot. Yeah, air conditioning is saving my life, to be honest, here in Austin. But
Yeah.
generally the park, the life, the people here has been really nice. So yeah, but nothing bad to say besides the heat.
Yeah, just it's a bit more busy than Dallas, right?
Yeah.
With Simple recently joining the team on loan, how would you describe the chemistry so far?
The chemistry's been good. For me, it was, you never know. It's like opening a box of mystery, you know, how he's going to be as a teammate individually. But I think we built really fast chemistry. We did really good, and I'm proud of how good he played in the Stage 3 group stage. He really had some insane games there. Unfortunately, I think he had a bad day in the arena, obviously. But overall, I think we built chemistry really fast, and yeah, we did what we could with the limited time we had.
Yeah, I saw sometimes on the stream when you guys were exchanging looks, like on the stage. Like I feel like there was a little bit of a bromance with Simple and stuff, right?
I mean, it's very easy when you're like, knowing like whatever we do right now, it's gonna be maybe history. You know, it's short term for now. You know, like so it was very easy to build that chemistry. And live in that honeymoon period, which was the goal we wanted to do.
I mean, if you guys would have won, that would have been the most insane story, right? Yeah.
A bit too insane, you know.
How much time did you guys have from actually knowing that Simple was going to be on the team versus when you guys actually started playing?
Oh, a few days. I mean, it was it was little 3 days before deadline of the major. So I think we had all a month to prepare.
I think that's insane, honestly, that you guys have such good chemistry that short before the games. Like,
yeah, we tried to do everything right. I mean, Sasha's also used to a very structured system Blade is doing, and my system is a little more structure on the fly, and so to say. So it's completely different. But I mean, we did what we could chemistry-wise outside and inside the server, and in the end, it was good, but not historically good. You know.
Has the language barrier been an issue at all?
I don't think the language barrier been an issue at all. Obviously, the main thing was he played in Navi as well, where they played in international team with Alexi B and so on. So obviously his comms was pretty good. There was nothing to say. I think he explained himself and expressed himself in good ways. Language barrier wasn't even there. Obviously, getting used to new callouts when he's been in Navi for many years. So I think that was the biggest issue. But that only took a week or two until he kind of got an idea of every map and callouts.
Yeah, because that's like a thing with teams, right? Every team has different callouts for specific locations on the map, right?
We have different systems, and I think the CIS region have a very strange system compared to the rest
like
of the
what, for example?
I can't remember. It was like with Guardian as well. There was numbers and stuff like that. It doesn't make sense in European teams, but made sense for CS teams back in the days.
What were your expectations coming into this tournament?
I think expectation was all over the place. We had a boot camp coming in. It was like 50-50. We had some good games, some bad games. So once we hit the stage 2, my goal was to reach the playoff. I really wanted to play in front of arena. And in a major playoff, everything can happen. That's what I always tell myself. It doesn't matter how you did a few days before. And we did that. So that was like kind of my goal. And 3 good games and you win the major.
Yeah.
That's very simple, right? Yeah. So, but the stage was hard. We even saw Falcons losing in stage 2. So I think we reached a goal we wanted. We wanted to play on the stage in front of the crowd. But I would have loved a day or 2 more in the arena.
What differences have you noticed between Brokey and Simple, both in-game and outside of it?
Yeah, I think it's hard to say because obviously reasons are biased. Brokey had a rough year as well individually, but Brokey was really good in 2022, 23, and I kind of see some similarities in the way they think and the way they play. I think Sasha has incredible micro understanding of the game, or macro understanding, what the timing, where the people are moving. He kind of have that very special gift in the game. I only have also see by Nico, so I think they have some similarities, but it's also hard to judge Sasha on a month where he didn't play for 2 years, right? So I think all just the comps that Sasha have and the reads he has sometimes, and really, really high on my list of what he brought to the team. So I think that's the main difference. He has an incredibly high macro understanding, and I think Brokey had that in 2022 and 23 as well.
How much of phase preparation focuses on anti-stratting versus refining your own playstyle within the current meta?
I think that's a 50-50. It's always a game of chess, how much you want to adapt your game style. I think the most important thing is that you are relying on your own structure and the way you play, and then you adapt some of the ideas that the enemies are doing that you think you need to adjust for your game style. So it's a 50-50 thing. You look at the enemies, you look at what we have in our playbook, what are we used to playing, and what flash do we change, what timing do we change in certain execute, and what spot do we need to check when we go up on A Mirage. He plays sandwich a lot, we need to check sandwich or Molo sandwich. That's that adjustment you do when you're looking into to doing game plans.
There's like a lot of learning mid-game as well.
There's a lot of learning mid-game. What is their game plan? Okay, they're gonna be twice, they're never really gonna be the last few games, so they have a game plan really focused on B early on. When are they gonna adjust to going back to A instead of going B? So for me, it's sometimes the prep I do, it's nothing of that what I expected happens in the game, and that's where you have to have a good system and believe in your own play style to win you those important rounds.
And this is a little bit random, but FaZe is kind of known for doing the comebacks, right? Like, I've seen you win like games that were so far down, you would have never believed you guys came back. Was that also kind of the case with Simple? Did he also like go into that, was it like the comeback momentum sometimes that you guys actually been?
Yeah, I think our mentality has always been our strongest suit in FaZe Clan. Like, the game doesn't look good, we don't play our best game, but we will find a way to win. And I think in the ancient game against the Mongols, he saw that when we were down 11-7, we win the 4-on-2 or 5-on-2, 2-on-5. And suddenly the game is turning. You know, momentum turning. I can do some other calls. I'm not scared to do an important call at 11-11 or doing something that you don't expect. So I think that's just the perfect situation that FaZe Clan is playing in. Is like, in these games where it gets ugly, we find a way to win. And when the games are good, you don't need to do much. You know, the game just comes to you. You know what's going to happen. But sometimes it's not, and you need to find a different way to win.
Yeah, and I love that the crowd was cheering for you so much as well. Like, that probably helps, like the momentum going, the crowd going. Like, that must have been like an amazing feeling.
It was really amazing. I mean, this is my second time, first time this year playing a big arena. It feels strange to say. We haven't played in a big arena since Shanghai, so I just enjoyed every moment going on the stage, and I was just present in the moment. Like, I play for the arenas, and this time I really made sure I would enjoy it and not think too much about the game, but just be there and enjoy a moment and every roar from the crowd. Yeah, it was insane support.
You are widely regarded as one of the best IGLs in CS history, but many people are interested in what's next for Karrigan. Have you thought about it, and do you have potentially any coaching ambitions?
I haven't really thought about it. I think the most important thing for me, I've said multiple times, is like, once I stop, I need a 2-3 month break. I need to figure out what the next is in life, what goal. For sure, I'm gonna try coaching down the line whenever I feel like it. It can also be, if I'm playing 2 or 3 or 4 more years, maybe coaching is not what I want to do. It depends on where family life is at and what we want to do, where your head is at, right? Traveling so much for so many years, and then you're still gonna travel as a coach. You're just gonna play less individually. Basically, it is somewhat same hours, but you don't have the mental stress as a player that you have to play all the time. So
I can imagine it's hard if you have a whole family at home, you're constantly on the roads. Like, you're
a
getting
thing.
older, right?
Yeah.
Like, are you one of the oldest players right now, or is it?
Yeah, I'm probably the oldest pro right now. I'm 35, right? So Fallen is 33. Snubby is also soon 35, I think. So we have few players up there, but I think one of the longest dinosaurs right now in the scene.
You've had a long career as a professional player. How has your attitude towards the game evolved over the years?
I think my attitude towards the game is just loving it. It's giving me a purpose in life. I mean, I've played this game since 2001. I started playing my own PC, right? And since 2005, been really competitive from now to, so that's 2 decades where me trying to be the best player in the world and trying to be the best version of myself. So my attitude towards the game, obviously, was skeptical when CSGO came out. It was so bad game compared to 1.6, but I learned that, you know, you have to adapt, things gonna change, and I just love the game. I love competing, I love that the meta is slowly changing all the time, and it is not like next day there's something completely new in the game and everything changes, but over time things change, people adapt, and I love that slow trajectory of you have to constantly evolve.
Yeah, there's like new stuff coming out always.
Yeah, like a flash, and what does that flash do? A new smoke, okay, what do you counter? Okay, this is the setup people do, that's how they play.
And I can imagine the whole smoke update when Counter-Strike 2 came out, that was like one of the biggest things probably.
Yeah, that was nice. I think the CS2 with the new things, with no skybox and the blowing up HE, blowing up the smokes is a new adaptation tactical wise, which I think adds an element of interest.
If you could go back and replay any one round or map in your career, which one would it be and why?
I think there's 2 rounds. So one is the Katowice against Fnatic, the 15-14 round, where we lose 2 and 4 to Flusher. And then obviously the Boston Major. I think those 2 rounds are probably the rounds I would go back and play, but it's really little impossible to go back in future, and you don't know if you're winning that major what it means the rest of my career. Maybe I'm not playing now, you know, like things could change so much. I've won tournament, so I don't know, or go back and play the last round of Antwerpen again and just enjoy the moment. That's a different way of looking at it.
You've competed against and observed a wide range of international teams over the years. What are your thoughts on Asian Counter-Strike scene and its recent developments?
Oh, I mean, I'm really impressed with Mongoose, who was also at IHC before, and like a few years ago when they came to Katowice and actually made people sweat in the game. The thing about Mongoose is their basics are so good. They're not like the typical Asian team like Tyloo, very aggressive. So I'm really impressed by Mongoose and seeing them in the final. I think they deserve it. They have had a great year and a great run, and playoff has been kind of where they have stopped themselves, and now they seem to overcome those stage matches. And I'm looking forward to the final, but also see how good Mongoose can be after this tournament, because I think they have been pretty impressive. And obviously, Tyloo and Lunvision did great at this major as well. Let's see how that will evolve over the coming months.
Are there any promising young players you've noticed who aren't playing at the Tier 1 level?
I think it's hard again. I don't play so many, because from practice it's just practice, but in official games we haven't played many that's outside top 10. But I think Navi Junior have done really great this year, and I think they're like ranked 25 or 26 in the world, so I think there's a lot of interesting young talent there, and let's see after the major, maybe one of them is going to the main team. Who knows? I think the player Makatse has been pretty good in Navi Junior and could be interesting for a few teams out there.
If you had to play your entire CS2 career using only one knife skin, which would it be and why?
My Butterfly Ruby, even though it's...
I got the same one.
Yeah, it's a really nice knife, and the animation and the colors are really good, so that would probably be the knife.
And then the last question, do you personally invest in Counter-Strike skins?
I don't personally invest in Counter-Strike skins. I did it during COVID. I was sitting so much home, I needed some skins, and...
Started watching Onapixel.
Yeah, exactly, and I needed some new, fresh working clothes, that's what I call it, you know, like you buy some new shoes, you feel fresh, you know, so I don't personally invest because I think it's going up and down, but I just enjoy the skins I have, and so far they've been a good investment from COVID to now.
True. What's your current loadout looking like?
Current loadout is M9 Marble Fade knife, then I have an M4 Asimov, and then I have a Lightning Strike Orb. That's pretty it. Then I have a Glock Fade. Not sure about my Deagle now. And then M4 print screen, I think it's called.
Yeah. Print screen?
Yeah. So that's kind of like...
You don't have like a different knife for CT or T side?
No, I switch sometimes. Then I have the Karambit, like Slaughter, and then I have the Butterfly Ruby as well. So I switch a bit during tournaments.
All right. That's it. So thank you. And
thank you, guys.
Thank you, SkinClub.
Thank you, SkinClub.